What is the difference between compiled and interpreted languages? Code is compiled is code is translated once into machine code, so by a compiler. So this kind of main class that we have, this is like the compiled version. Interpreted is that every line you go there, you're compiling it line by line, which is happening by the runtime. So the key differences is like the compiled language is you translate it before execution, but interpreted is you're basically translating within execution. So the while you're executing, you're translating. So it's kind of you're doing things on the go. So the compiled language is faster, but interpreted is kind of slower. Of course, this is like a crucial step: the error handling or error detection. In the compiled language, it's much more better because basically you have some kind of strongly typed language. So basically, if something that's happened, for example, check the exception, it's gonna pop up before you're compiling your project or your Java code. Why? Because it's gonna be telling you, hey, this is not com- validly compiled. This is wrong. You need to fix it. For example, here in order just to give you some kind of an explanation, so let's say number here, and let's call it high. This is not really expected. This is will not be compiling. Why? Because it's gonna tell you, hey, provide a string, but I'm expecting integer. But if you're trying some dynamic type language, for example, using var, it will not be working as expected because var is gonna be like, hey, I'm allowing anything, and if you're interpreting at that time and you're doing some kind of operation on this number, but it's found as a string, so it's gonna be throwing an exception. So this is like a huge feature in the kind of Java that it provides, or basically any compiled language that it has. So just to tell you, Java is like a mix of both. It's compiled by bytecode, actually compiled to bytecode by Java compiler that we have demonstrated, but it also being interpreted by the Java virtual machine, which is available in Java runtime. So this hybrid model kind of help the Java to run anywhere. But yeah, um, JVM basically like identify, for example, if this kind of part, let's say this method, as we have like a different method. This method, let's extract it here. It get executed so many times. So the Java virtual machine, if it find out that like this line gets executed so many times, what happens is it's gonna be converting it into native machine code, which is zeros one one, and basically it's gonna be every time someone tries to execute it, it's gonna be going to the native machine code, which is gonna make things a bit faster. So this is kind of feature when you're talking about the interpreting that's happening in Java virtual machine.